Hey, what's up internet? This is Dark Ruler 1030 here. Welcome to the game channel. If you're watching this for the first time, there's other videos behind me. You guys can definitely watch them. They are all awesome. I love them. I love my cast and crew that I've invited into my circle of trust. Now, basically what this channel is that it's a gaming channel. All of us have our own thing that we talk about. Some will talk about news, some will talk about iPod apps, some will talk about handheld devices, some will talk about electronics, but pretty much this is just like a techie video game channel. Me, I don't know what I'm planning. I'm planning on doing some unboxing videos. You guys are gonna get some video game reviews out of me. Here we go. So now I'm gonna give you guys some news that has been striking me for the week, and it's been driving me absolutely crazy. Okay, our first story. Hirai, the guy from Sony, is now being promoted to president on April 1st. Sir Howard Stringer, I should say, is basically taking his old job. Sony has a history of losing a lot of money. This is their fourth year losing money. They reported $2 billion loss. Kaz Hirai says that he's going to go through all the Sony lines. His first act as CEO, he's going to go through all these different types of Sony product lines, and the ones that are not working, he's cutting them loose. He's just going to let them go. Now, I hope he doesn't cut the Vita because it's not selling well, but I don't think he is, because the Vita is going to be, I think it's going to do rather well. I mean, that the PlayStation brand is not the problem. They're saying that it's, Sony in general. There's other things like the 3D TVs and the other things that are causing Sony to lose so much money. How are you going to sell something that's so expensive? And even though you build a great quality product, people are not going to want to spend that much for something that they can get for like $200, $300 cheaper. And unfortunately, Sony, I mean, it's good that you have Kaz Hirai because he's really good at speaking both Japanese and English, and he can work with both, regions, and UK is with us, and Australia, they can all speak English. So, he has a total of like 4 great countries, continents, whatever you want to call it. He's really good at his job, and he's been with Sony since 1984. So I think that this is actually going to be a really good thing. Another thing that's been bothering me, and right now I know it seems like I'm a Sony fanboy, but now I want to talk about the next thing. The next thing is a Vita news. If you're planning on getting a handheld, the Vita has been kind of like not known to anybody. A lot of people that are brand new or don't play games have no idea what the hell a Vita is. Vita is a handheld device. Most likely people like to call it the PSP2, but it really isn't. The difference between this and the PSP is the fact that it has 2 dual analog sticks. It has an OLED screen, which is very bright, which runs at 960 by 554. It also has a back touch rear touchpad, which they call it, which is pretty amazing. They're having 25 launch titles. You can get the Wi-Fi version for $249.99. You can also get yourself a 3G version for $299. There's also a first edition bundle, which unfortunately tomorrow's your last day to pre-order it. Probably by the time you watch this video, it's not going to be no longer available. However, there's a special going on that if you do pre-order the 3G version, you will get an 8GB memory card, which is proprietary, and you need it to play your games. A lot of people don't like the idea of how the games are all different prices. Honestly, I think that that's great. Some games you can get for $29.99, other games you can get for $49.99 or $39.99. So it's very rare that a game is $49.99, but there's games that are mostly going to be $39.99. The thing that you guys can always do is that if you guys do decide to go the bigger memory card route, like if you want 32GB, which is $99.99, you can actually go and get it, and you'll be able to put that on your PlayStation, and you can connect your PlayStation account to it and download all the games digitally if you like, which are actually going to be available when the game releases, according to Sony. But there's going to be a slight price drop, downloadable version, as opposed to getting a physical copy of the game. They're making it really difficult for people who want to buy used, because you won't be able to get trophies on used games if somebody else bought it and it's still on their PlayStation Vita. They have to remove it completely in order for your trophies to actually work. Now me, I'm really torn between the story, because this whole entire week I've been freaking out ever since I heard about it, saying, do I want to go digital or do I want to go physical copy? I was always leaning towards digital because I wanted this one to be different. I like the convenience of having all my apps and all my games into one device. If I got bored of a game, I could just easily switch to another, and that's the convenience. However, it does take a lot of space, and these games eat up a lot of space. Some games take 2 to 4 gigabytes, some games take a few megabytes. It all depends. And since I don't know the sizes of most of these games, I can't give you guys a really good answer to this question. My opinion is that if your account ever got hacked like how Sony got hacked last year on PSN, I'm scared to go digital. Because what if my account gets hacked? Sony ain't gonna do nothing about it if I lose all my games or if my account gets completely hacked and I lose all my digital content. Going digital is yours forever, but it's better to have the physical copy because you can do whatever you want with it. You can sell it when you're done with it. If you're bored with it, you have a nice little box and case to carry it in, so you have your whole collection, and that's what I like. And the loading is faster on that. But really, I want to ask you guys a question. If you guys, it doesn't matter what system you have, would you rather go digital or physical copies? And why? So please comment below. It's definitely something that I'm eager to know. I'm really to hear everybody's ideas. I hope you guys like the channel. I hope that you guys think that this is cool and that you continue to watch. So don't forget to subscribe. We are Gamers Nation 1234, and this has been Will, and I hope you have a good day. Peace out.